Hello everybody and welcome back to Riverview Farms for the investment challenge. So as you can see, there has been an update to the greenhouses. Thank you very much, Looney Farm Guy, for getting in touch with Dogface, and thankfully he's managed to fix the issue surrounding the greenhouses. So I've been doing a little bit of selling and doing some contracts and stuff. We're up to 256,000 now. I have installed a mod in the background there. As you can see, it sells a slurry for a very good price, hence why the price is up so high. So just checking on the animals just now. We've got no more eggs. We've got the lettuce is still growing well. I don't think we've got anything in the truck, do we? Nope. I have got a worker on the field by the sheep barn. He is windrowing it at the moment as we speak. So we're going to go and collect that soon. What else have I done so far? I've installed this small fuel tank. So what I'm thinking today is there was a new mod came out today, and if I go down to forestry, if I can find the forestry section, here we go. Could be right here, the tree devourer mod. So with this mod, we are going to be able to remove trees and the stumps as well at the same time. We can have it real or unreal capacity. Well, the unreal is for the pipe to get wood chips from. So yeah, 25,000 to buy. Because my plan now, or what I'm going to do now, is I am going to go ahead and buy the pig pen or the pig field, because there's a lot of trees in here. Whether we do decide to keep wood chips or not, I'm not sure, but we are going to buy it anyway at the moment. So we have now bought that. We're going to jump over to here. Awesome. Right, so we have got the pig pen. We're not going to be buying the pigs just yet because we are only at 84,000. So what I'm going to do is, I'm having issues with the manure pen, as we all know, so I'm probably going to end up getting rid of that. So we're going to get rid of that shed. We're going to get rid of this shed. It's going to take us pretty much back up to almost where we started. It pretty much did. So, right, we're back up to where we started, 274,000. It was 20,000 more than what I had. So what do I want to do with this area? To be honest, I'm not actually sure what I want to do with this area. I would like to remove these trees along the edge here, right up to the back. I think we own the trees going down the back here as well, but I don't really want to remove them. So what I'm going to do is probably just remove these trees here. We may just end up going with the unreal capacity and keeping the wood chips and just sell them off. Keep all the trees in the pig pen. Yeah, I think we'll just remove the trees from this side of the fence right along. Maybe remove these ones as well. But what do I actually want to do in here is I am unsure. The pig pen collects slurry. Okay, it will produce manure. Now, there is one mod on here. Now, if I can remember which one it is now. There's a silo, and it is one by Omatana, if I could find it. And of course it's almost at the bottom. It's these ones here. These ones have no share function. Well, this one has a no share function and this one has. But for whatever reason, these ones, and I think I put the no share one on before on another map, but if you put this close enough, these will actually grab manure from the pens. Also, I have heard that if you put them next to things like greenhouses, too close to greenhouses, you will end up losing the product. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but whether it goes into the silo, I don't understand how it would, but apparently it does. So for manure, we could, if we want to collect manure, we could put this close enough to the pig pen. It would probably work. It may work over here, I'm not sure. But we're not going to be worrying about manure right at the very moment. So what have we got on the go at the moment? Let's go back to the PDA. So we've got 2 animal pens in here, and we have one here, which is the sheep pen. The main farm does have 2 pens, but we're not working with that at the moment. So do I want to put secondary animal on here, because we want to have, I think it's 5. Is it 5 in total? Or is it two farms to have at least 2 pens? Now, I do know that these ones have the 2 pens, but we're not really able to purchase that at the moment at 422,000. But what I probably will do is, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just keep that one up here with 2. So when we get to it, we've got 2 on that one. We'll leave the pigs as they are. Right, we're going to leave the pigs as they are. Decorating wise, I may just leave this yard when I get to it just as it is. I'm not going to worry, because I know there's chickens on here as well. So what we could do is we could decorate this yard. So we'll see how we get on with the decorating of that yard. This yard still has a wee bit more decorating to do, so there is still space. I'm just not sure what I want to put in these spaces. There's a couple of spaces here. There's one here, and there's one over here. What do I want to put in there? Do I want to put a production point in? Because I've got the dairy. I bought the dairy. Do I put a bakery in here or something? I don't know. I'm just a bit lost as to how to decorate it. I could just put decorations down, but I don't want to take up too much of the, how much space I have in slots. What have I got? Eggs. I've got eggs. The milk is going down to the dairy. I don't really have much. Don't really have much choice in factories, because a few of them take multiple products. Go a bit further down. I don't want to go with these smaller ones. I want to try and get a larger one. Now, I've got the field with wheat in it. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do then. Right, okay. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put a bakery on here. We've got 2 choices of bakery we can put on here. Yeah, a couple of choices there of bakery we could put on. Probably that one would probably be better. Right, okay, so we could probably put that bakery in here. That'd be quite nice. Put a road round the back. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to find a field that we can afford, that we're going to be able to afford. Now, it's going to be difficult to find a field close by that's affordable. That one would be, but then that would leave us with 100,000. It'd be ideal to actually get a field that's got something we need on it. The oats is too far away. I would really like to get oats put into a field. I'm assuming that is parsnips in there. Yep, I was right, it's parsnips. we've got the wheat here now. I want to try and keep this wheat for the chickens. How much is that? 320, 206. It's going to be a bit of a difficult challenge to find a field without having to tear it apart. 176. And they're not huge fields either, so, well, these ones are only 7.4 acres to the equivalent of something like that, which is 22.44. These ones are far too expensive. They're way up in the 300,000s. Right, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We could purchase one of these, so that's 7.202, 7.4, and 7.26. So this one's the bigger one. It's 179. And what is in that field? Good old sugar beet. Right, okay, so we'll buy that field. Okay, we bought that one. Right, so we're going to try and get a bakery in here, but first we're going to have to try and get some more money. So what I need to do is go up to here, and this worker has got a couple more bits to do. We have got some cheese to sell. Where does cheese sell the best? Let's have a look-see. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Let's have a look. Here we go. Right, okay, so cheese actually sells best in January. Now I also do have another mod installed as well, which is for better pricing for stuff like fertilizer, manure, that kind of thing. So let's just see, Digestate has a big spike in it. Let's have a look at manure a second. Manure's got a big spike in it as well, so it's 117. Milk, 19,000 litres of milk. Might need to try and put that into the dairy as well. So let's have a look, see our productions. Yeah, we're going to have to try and get some more milk in there. So what we'll do is we'll get the little tractor here. Probably be nice to invest in something a bit bigger as well. I don't know if I've got the new case that came out as well. Just have a quick look at the second-hand shop just in case there's anything there. Not sure if I actually downloaded it. They're one of the newer ones, the brewer. No, I didn't. I don't think, unless it was in the medium tractors. No, I didn't put it on. Right, okay, so... Okay, let's go and have a look here at getting this milk. Now, I know there was liquid fertilizer in this container, and we're going to put milk in it, but it's only a game. So, as a certain person would say anyway, where am I going? The milk's on this side. Don't put slurry in there. Definitely not put slurry in there. Right, we're going over this side. So we'll get this milk down to the dairy. So really today we've accomplished buying another field. We've accomplished buying the pig area. I'm just going to end up probably buying pig food from... why have I got... Why have I got two of them? I don't understand why I've got two of them. Oh, yes, now I know. This one gives me the bulk stuff for seeds and fertilizer, and this one's for selling the slurry. That's right. Okay. Okay, now I wonder why I had two. Now I know why I have two. Okay, right. Onward. So we'll get down to the dairy, put this in, and then we'll see how the worker's getting on. But yeah, as I say, we've accomplished buying a field, the pig pen. We'll need to get that field sorted. Could potentially just harvest that field of sugar beets, because that'd be good for the pigs. I think pigs eat sugar beets, do they? I'm not sure. Root crops. I think they eat root crops, so I'm not sure. We'll soon find out, because if that's the case, I could just use the sugar beets to feed the sheep. And I'm driving on the wrong side of the road, and I know someone's going to complain about that. So we're not doing too bad. We're fairly gaining through what we need to. As I say, we could decorate the pig yard, and I'll leave the main farm as it is. I'm not going to decorate that. I'll leave that with everything, all the sheds, everything that's on there. And then we could try, once we've bought that, we need to pay the loan off. And what we could do is we could maybe buy a ton of new equipment for literally every job we need. So, yeah, well, maybe not a ton of new equipment, but we can get some new equipment. Just remember where I need to put this in. We can get some new equipment, which would be nice. Right, drop this milk in here. So, oh yes, and we need to try and get a bakery, so that's another thing we need to do. So we could buy the bakery, but there is absolutely no point in having a bakery if we do not have anything to make the flour as well. I've just forgotten that. We need to get something to make the flour, so we could get a small flour mill. Oh, that'd be a good point, actually. Yeah, a small flour mill. One of these windmills would be quite nice. Let's go back over to the farmyard. Still got a wee bit to go yet, I think. Yeah, it's not too much. If we were to go with something like this in here, maybe we could do something like that. Where does that one input? It's kind of the same setup for all of them, to be honest. Don't think we have a large flour. Yeah, we could go for something small, like one of the windmills. I think would be quite nice. Bakery without. Oh, I could put one of these in a shed. That would be something different, wouldn't it? Putting it in a shed. But we're not going to do that. Yeah, I think I used this one before on Fs25. Used it on Calmlands. that would be perfect there. Yeah, okay. So we know what we're doing. Right, we know what we're going for. So I need to get... Yeah, the cows are still happy. So what we need to do is we need to get that grass field needs to be finished. We'll get this guy back down to the farmyard. And see about getting that grass picked up. We can also check on the sheep. I don't think they've produced anything yet, but I mean they have been producing, but I've been selling it, so I don't think they've produced anything since the last bit that I did off camera. But we'll certainly go and check just in case, you never know. So that worker has completed their task. That is absolutely perfect. Probably just drop this off. We'll just stop in here at the pig farm since we own it now. And then we'll jump up and we will get that grass field finished. Right, start up the engine, fold that up. And we'll mosey on back down to the sheep pen. And we'll check out what they're getting up to, and we shall grab our bits and pieces that we need. I think I still have the trailer up here, because I think I bought another one. Yeah, I still have the trailer up here, that's fine. Oh, a bit too far. It will be nice to, yeah, get some more equipment, especially keeping it in the sort of pigs area. Bit of a wild shot, but I'm thinking if once we get the big yard at the top of the map, we can move, oh dear, we can move all our equipment up to that farm, and then everything is up there. Right. Oh, the sheep have got one case. What happened there? How did that turn around? Right. Oh, there we go. Bit of a collision there, and I would have thought I'd have had the clearance there for that, but obviously I didn't. So we'll get this done and see where we are from there. like to welcome back everybody. So you'll notice I did the time lapse there and I kind of cut into finishing up this here. I would have time lapsed the whole thing, but something came up, so I had to go and try and sort that out. So what we're going to do is finish this tiny little bit here, and then we are going to give it to the sheep. But before we do that, we're going to go and jump over. Perfect. We're going to jump over to our new field and have a look at this. It's right across the remove foliage. Okay, so what are we going to... Excuse me. Growth. So we got to remove the foliage. Okay, so let's have a look and see what is required for that. Forage. Is there a part that actually allows me to remove? Not sure. How do I remove the foliage? Not sure how to remove the foliage. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how you do that. Don't think... Vegetable... Special crops. Thought there might have been a section that had... Oh, okay, hold on. Right, okay. Okay, I am not sure how I actually remove the foliage. If anybody can please put it in the comments section how to remove the foliage, I would greatly appreciate it. Because I'd probably like to get them done. It's a 97% yield, so don't want to let that one go. Oops, turn my tractor off. Right, we'll go give this to the sheep. So there definitely won't be any point in putting any productions down just now until I get that sugar beets done, so... And the good thing is it's right across from the grass yard, the grassland, so we could keep any equipment that we need up here for... Right, what are we doing here? Tip side back, grain door, tip side left. Not sure how much feed the actual cows, the sheep have. Oh, grass, okay, 330,000 litres. This is going to be perfect. There we go, so that's the sheep done. Awesome, awesome. So we'll go park all this stuff back up. So I think I'll leave it here for today, guys. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, then please consider leaving a like, leave a comment in the comment section below, and if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you are informed of all my uploads. So I hope to see you all in the next one, guys. But until then, bye for now.